So student, today we start with our next topic, what to do humans and animals eat. Heterotrophs have different eating habits, means those who depend upon the other, these are called heterotrophs, and every heterotrophs or different organisms having their different eating habits. Okay, humans and animals, these both are heterotrophs, can be divided into following categories based on their eating habits. Now we are reading about that in which category humans and animals, different animals are be put. So first of all, the herbivores, animals which eat only plant or plant product are called the herbivores, means they just only eat the plant, like cow, deer, goat, camel and elephant are some example of herbivores animals. Some human beings also eat only plant product. They are called as a vegetarian. We also know that some of the human beings also eat those green plants. That's why we are called them vegetarians. And the animals which eat only plants or plant product, they are called herbivores. And we also know that cow, deer, goat, camel and elephants are come in the herbivores. After that, carnivores, animal which eat only flesh are called carnivores, means they just eat the meat of the different animals like lion, tiger, lizard, snake and eagle are the some example of carnivorous animals. Some animals like vultures, hinds eat remain of dead animals. They are called scavengers, means these are those animals which eat the dead body of the different animals. That's why they are called the scavengers. These are vultures and hyenas. Okay, now next, omnivores, organisms which eat both plant and animals are called omnivores, like dog, cat, pigeon, sparrow, crow, ant and bear are some example of omnivorous animals. Most humans who eat meat are also omnivores. That's why they are called as non-vegetarian. We know that some of the people, those don't eat the meat, we call them vegetarian, but those who are eating the meat, we call non-vegetarian. Same way, like a dog, cat, pigeon, sparrow, crow and bear are some example of omnivores because they eat both plants and animals. Animals with different food habits have different body feature, means every animal is having their different body features and they have the different habit and they have the different characteristic to how to eat the different food. Usually their mouth and teeth are suited to their food habits. We know that every animal is having the different types of mouth, that how they bear the food or how they can eat the food. Herbivorous animals have broad and long mouth with broad teeth to grind the plant and grasses, means herbivores having the broad and long mouth with broad teeth to grind the plant and grasses. Here we can see the herbivores, like they have their long mouth with broad teeth, like you will see elephant, deer, like in this picture we can see camel and also you will see the cows. Okay, so they have the long mouth with broad teeth to grind. The grind means to cut the plant and grasses. Herbivorous birds have short and blunt beaks to help them pick grains, means they have the short and blunt beaks to help them pick grains, means they also have the some short type blunt beaks. You will see in the straight forward of their mouth they have some types of short blunt beaks which help them to pick the grains from the earth. Carnivores generally have shorter mouth with pointed canine teeth to help them tear the flesh or meat of their prey. Prey means food. Means we will see that these animals are the carnivores. You will see like lion, tiger, these are the, because their mouth have the pointed canine teeth, they easily eat the meat of the particular animals, so which help them to tear the meat of the particular animals. And birds like eagle and vultures have curved beaks for the same purpose. You will see the eagle, you will see the vulture, that they have the covered beaks for the same purpose, because these eagle, vulture eat the remains of dead animals. After that, the digestive system of herbivores are longer. You will see like the camel, these are herbivores, and their digestive system means how they digest their food is very long process and more complex and than those of carnivores, as it take a longer time to digest plants and extract nutrient from them. Means the herbivores taking some time to digest the food and extract, means to get extract means to get the nutrient from the food. Okay, after that we will talk about the food chain. Food is essential for survival of all living things. We know food is very much important for all living things. A food chain shows how plants, animals, humans lay on each other for food. We know that we all depend upon the plants for the food. Animals also depend upon the plants for food. Some human beings also depend upon the animals, like they eat the meat. So in a food chain, everybody depend upon each other to taking the food. Okay, animals get energy and nutrient by eating the other animals or plants. Look at the image, and the next page you will see that in this image, like that caterpillar, it's depend upon the flower, and after that frog is depend upon the caterpillar, and on the frog snake is depend, and eagle is depend upon the snake. So how they making the food chain, here we will see. Okay, so it tells us that the caterpillar eat leaves, means caterpillar eat the leaves. After that a frog eat the caterpillar, and the frog is eaten by the snake. So here we will see that each organism, it's depend upon one another, so they make the food chain. And the frog is eaten by the snake, and the snake is eaten by the owl, means the snake eaten by the owl. So thus the food chain is formed, because they made the, because everybody depend upon each other for the food. Like same way human beings depend upon the plants, and plants also need carbon dioxide from the human beings, and also human beings need oxygen from the plants. So but if we're talking about the animals, like caterpillar depend upon the leaf, frog depend upon the caterpillar, snake depend upon the frog, owl depend upon the snake. So thus they make the food chain. Imagine what would happen if all the caterpillar disappeared due to some reason. The mouse, the eagle, and many other animals will get affected. They said that if the caterpillar is disappear for some reason, we don't know, so it affected the all the animals like frog, snake, owl. Okay, every animal is affected if one person is going outside from them. This show that when one part of the food chain undergoes change, the complete chain get affected. Means if one part of the food chain is disappear, then whole food chain is affected. Should we waste food? No. Food keeps us alive, because food keeps us alive. However, there are millions of people in the world who don't get enough food. We know that we are in very good conditions, and we have to thankful to God that we get a food in a day. So but some of the peoples, like if we're talking about the south countries, if we're talking about the poor countries like Sudan, Bangladesh, different countries, they don't get enough a single meal. According to the recent UN report, there are about 870 million undernourished people in their world, because they don't get the proper food. That's why they are undernourished. Okay, because they don't having the proper take care of the body. According to the UN means United Nations report, a majority of these live in the developing country in Asia and Africa. It should be the responsible of the rich and affluent nation to feed the hungry. Means if we're talking about the Asia and Africa, from these countries we get the undernutrition peoples, because they don't get even a single meal in a day. How do you think it can be done? Can we make any contribution toward it? Of course we can. The simple thing that we can do is not to waste the food and try to share with the needy. It means we don't waste our food, and we have to try to share the food those who are needy.